Good morning. I'm going to take you on a little walk with me today while I talk about compounding and a recent thing that I just did. I just got a new car. I'm going to switch so you can see the valley right now because I don't want to be a talking head. I don't know how to do that. One of the goals that I set for myself this year was to get a new car, and I got one right around February 20th. So the goal got achieved really quickly. And you would think that somebody would be very excited about this goal and happy that they got the new car, but I couldn't figure out why I wasn't happy and why I didn't feel like this deep sense of satisfaction for achieving the goal. And I was having a lot of trouble with this because I was like, wow, you're being a total brat. You're not grateful. And then I realized what was going on inside my brain. You see, I had lived within the context of debt for a long time, and I didn't want to have that debt anymore. So, as my car that I currently have started to get a bit older, I really was not excited at all about picking up a new car payment. So I decided that the next car I was going to get was going to be one where I paid cash for it or I just didn't get it. So I've been saving and I was putting the money away in my Acorns account, which I'll put a link below. Acorns is a great way to save. And I started putting away a little bit of money each month. Each time I would get a good amount of, or a good chunk of money from the bakery or a larger law contract paid off, I would put the money into my Acorns account. And this was my car fund. So I've watched that grow over time and I've watched the compounding on it. I'll play around with the metrics in the back of the account and I will look at how much principal I've put in and how much interest I have. Well, apparently my neighbors have not cleared the path, so we won't be walking this way, but that's okay. We have this beautiful valley we can look at and still continue to talk. So I took money out of the savings and I paid for the car. We had a car fall into our lap from the sale of a client's home, and they wanted to get rid of their 96-year-old father's car so that he didn't have to worry about it anymore and they could put some money into his account. So we got a really great deal on the car. I got basically a 2012 Cadillac CTS with 20,000 miles for $6,000. I drove the car. It's a nice car. It's standard. It's not necessarily what I would have gone for right off the bat, but I wasn't excited. Like, I still don't feel excited about the car. And I realized why. The reason I don't feel excited is because I had to take that money out of my savings. I didn't like taking the money out of my savings. I paid for the car really completely off of selling $5 cookies one batch at a time or a couple cookies at a time. So when I look at paying for this car, it represented a lot of work. I know that my family and I made the right decision by pulling the money out of savings and out of my index fund to pay for the car because I was going to need it within a couple years, and this is absolutely the cheapest possible thing I could get. Plus it's really nice and the mileage is low. It was a great buy, but I've now lost that $6,000 in terms of what I care about it most for. And what I care about it most for is the compounding effect that you get when you have money in your accounts and that doubling of that $6,000. So in my brain, I didn't pay $6,000. I paid all the money I'm losing over the next 20, 30 years of having that money invested. And yes, I know I need a car to get around. I need to be able to use it to go make more money and to do things. But it bugs me that I now don't have that working for me. And that's a good thing for a couple reasons. Number one, it's motivating me to get that $6,000 back into my account as quickly as possible. So I'm going to ramp up some efforts. I'm going to do some more markets. I'm going to do things to get that money back right away so I can take advantage of the compounding. And it also alleviates a stressor. So I can sell my old car, get a few thousand for that, and I'll get 2,000 of the 6,000 back. But when you are looking at your work, and when you're looking at the side hustles that you start when you're trying to get yourself out of debt or you're working to make things better for yourself, one of the things to do is to look at what's going to be best for me long term. And what's going to be best for you long term sometimes is dipping into that savings that you've set up because you want that to help you do other things. Am I excited about spending it? No. Does it fit a need? Yes. Is it the car I would have picked myself right off the bat? Absolutely not, but I'm okay with it. And in terms of moving forward, it's given me something to have a new target for. My number one new goal right now is to get that money back into my savings account so that I can have that money working for me. And the last thing I want to talk about with this new car and with the ability that I had to actually purchase it in the first place is a chunk of that money I earned over 4 years ago. And that money had the last 4 years to compound. That money had the ability to grow without any of my effort. So I was able to actually purchase the car for less than $6,000 in terms of real money that I had to go out and earn myself. That is the power of using what you have, putting it into the bank and letting it compound. And specifically for the bank here, it was in a high yield index fund. It was in an aggressive index fund because I feel like I have a wider horizon for investing than someone who maybe has to retire in the next 5 years. I could say probably 1,500 of that 6,000 was through market gains. I didn't have to earn that myself. And so when you're looking at a business or when you're looking at starting to accumulate savings, it will build. You just have to be patient and you have to leave it alone. Unless you have a really good economic purpose for pulling that money out, don't touch it. So this was a qualified reason to pull money out of that account. This gave a return on the investment for me, because if my other car broke and I had to get stuck with a car payment, that would be even worse. So compound, let things grow slowly. You'll get your goals. It'll happen. You just need to be patient. So there she is. This represents many, many months of my work. Please ignore the dirt. I live on a farm, as you guys know. I can't really tell you how many cookies that is, but that's a lot of early mornings and late nights. And I don't have to pay $1 in interest on it. So that's the power of letting your money work and compound for you. One cookie at a time, you'll hit your goals. Bye.